What's happening, people? We're back here once again on CubCamTV for this, another edition of CubReacts. I'm super excited to be back inside the building once again. I've had a little bit of a break over the New Year and Christmas period, but we are back once again delivering you fresh reaction videos. We're going to get into this one next from Alkaline. It goes by the name of Deh Suh. It did drop yesterday, so I'm a little bit late on it, but hopefully you guys don't mind. If you aren't already subscribed, remember to hit that subscribe button at the bottom of the page, turn notifications on, all of that good stuff, and of course follow on Instagram as well at KXVU on all social media platforms. And please do remember, guys, there will be a lot of cuts and pauses during this video. This is because YouTube does not let us upload the full-length clips. If you want to check out the full-length clips without any editing and anything like that, you can head over to patreon.com/CubCamTV and get into it there. That's where the full video will be. Otherwise, you can just deal with this chopped-up version. Hopefully, you can still enjoy that one. So let's crack on with this one right about now. Sounds of Alkaline with Deh Suh. So very from the off on this, we've got a very kind of futuristic kind of sound to it. There's a lot of synth going on. There's a lot of space kind of going on within the way it's been produced. A lot of reverb going on as well. We haven't actually heard much vocal, just that kind of floating, almost kind of atmospheric line, I feel, from Alkaline so far. Let's see where he takes it. I've got a feeling this is quite fast-paced in what I'm hearing so far, so hopefully this is going to be a very energetic one. I need that today. I'm recovering from New Year's Eve. You know what? This immediately reminds me of old school Alkaline. There's something so energetic about the way he's moving, the sort of flow patterns he's using, like really, really nice vocal effects going on as well. Just sounding very, very confident and clear and concise with what he's doing. As well as that as well, I've heard this is a diss track to Popcorn, I think it is, so I'm going to try and pick it out. If I don't pick it out, please leave the comments down below about where he's actually getting into that discussion. I'd like to hear it because I'm likely to miss things. I always focus in on the sort of production and sonics of things. So yeah, please do let me know down below. Really nice back and forth going on there as well. The kind of call and respond he's bringing up with that sort of really, really nice use. So basically expanding his vocal, allowing the vocal to take the tune to different kind of places. Obviously this isn't a music video, but I can imagine a music video for this one being quite cool and energetic. It's got that kind of almost bouncy kind of feel we've got used to hearing from Alkaline over the last few years. When I take bully and them can't bad up, kind of trip up in a chest of us, it can't grab up, and them can't take vibes and vibes, we would do it, and we try and check up them levels. This is sounding so cold. The way he's... I feel Alkaline's got quite a unique talent for this. The way he's able to kind of move around melodically without sounding any more stretched or any more kind of pushed in what he does. He sounds so comfortable, kind of sliding up and down those vocal scales. Really, really solid professional sounding performance from him so far. I really like this one. I think he's got a lot of good energy, and this is a really good way to start off the year from him. This did drop yesterday, so on New Year's Day. Again, apologies for being a little bit late with it. Everything about that section, I know we've already spoken about this kind of chorus section, but the way it kind of comes together, it almost builds and grows, and it's that back and forth with his vocal going, almost cool and responding to his own vocal with that with almost like the affected one on one side and the sort of lead vocal on the other. It's just a very good way of almost showing off how versatile he is as a vocalist. Really, really like the approach on this one so far. I think it's, as I said, it's a very good start to the year. There aren't many people that are able to do that with that much clarity as well. That kind of slide, that kind of... It's quite a unique thing to this type of kind of dancehall and bashment as well. It's very much down to the instrumental that's being used and the pace of it, but he's able to just slide around so naturally, both in the sort of rhythms he's using and in the kind of in the melodic scales he's using as well. The instrumental itself is quite stripped back. There's not that much going on. There's a lot of kind of bubbling instruments going on, and the melodies themselves are quite simple. They're all quite repetitive. They're quite sort of circular in the way they sound.
fight, more fight, and I care if me alive. But make it better for my sons.
I know I'm pausing a fair bit on this one, but the way he's able to do that, man, like there really aren't that many people out there who are that kind of clean and concise in the execution of that kind of technique. Realistically, like there's maybe one or two people. I feel Shensi is quite good at it, and there's a couple of other people kind of floating around, but I feel Alkaline, in that sort of understanding of using an auto-tune more than anything else, I feel he's got it kind of on lock.
That's what I can't forget. Picture the conglomerate. Just me and my dogs deal late. Me could read that no bigger than the prince to my son, yeah. Find nobody else, no, me no want to papa.
Again, there's a lot of kind of repetitive themes in this one, which would be my only criticism of it. I feel like it does feel like it's constantly kind of coming back to that central theme, which a lot of people will like. It does give it that sing-along factor. For me, I would have liked it if he was able to kind of expand a little bit more and not kind of just be kind of almost circled into this one central theme, which is that chorus block. I like the fact that he kind of calls back to it, but I feel there's a bit more kind of room with the verses. They almost sound like 8-bar verses, which is quite short, and they're constantly calling back to that kind of central bridge and chorus theme. I feel there could have been more done, but it's not as if the kind of chorus and hook isn't catchy, so it kind of you can kind of get away with it with what he's done, but that's just me.
Babylon a pesa fi flip them put a this someone you turn again bigger so them stress so them mess and why
like that sort of thing there, that's just so kind of call back to that early sort of dancehall thing where you get that idea of people using flow patterns. It's almost like he's toasting more than anything else. It doesn't necessarily sound like well, more than anything else, it's essentially just good rapping more than anything else. To have that kind of clarity in the movement of his kind of vocal tones and the way he's able to project that well, really solid. And I think again it's just Alkaline showing how kind of seasoned he now is at doing what he does.
Yeah,
that was nice. Again, this is what I was looking for, you know. This is what I was looking forward to. Hearing him really switch it up and kind of take the tune to different places, take those kind of melodic themes and that sort of vocal kind of prowess and just add it to somewhere a little bit different, you know, take the tune to a little bit of a different dimension. And that's what this kind of final section is doing. I had a funny feeling there would be a section where he's able to just kind of expand entirely, because every time I hear an Alkaline tune now, there's always this kind of section at the end where he just kind of goes a bit extra and there's all these extra elements going on. And this is it. And again, this is what I was looking for in this tune. It was the one thing I needed.
And again,
there we go. We now end up back at that central theme again. And that, for me, was the most impactful version of that. I feel with kind of composition and things like that, you really need to have a central theme that you can call back to, but you need to get as far away from it as possible and then come back with this type of tune. I think he's handled that final section really well. Great example of understanding of composition and understanding of expansion. A lot of cool stuff going on in the instrumental for this one as well. It is quite stripped back, it is quite minimal. We know Alkaline prefers the more stripped back styles of instrumental. There's a little bit of melody going on, that sort of sound in the middle of it as well. Drums are very clean, that sort of nice kind of crunchy click sound as well. And the drums are quite expansive and there's a lot of sub energy going on, but overall it is quite stripped back, and it's I feel it's exactly the type of instrumental that Alkaline kind of thrives over, you know. So really good choice of instrumental. Again, showing the A&R side being very solid. There we go. That is the final part of that one. There we go. Instrumental to round it all off. Really nice. I think Alkaline does a great job on this one. Again, showcasing just how kind of well-rounded he's become. It's definitely something that's in his bag. It's definitely one that I would kind of expect to hear from him, but it's definitely not left me disappointed at all. So there we go. Again, guys, apologies for all the cuts. There isn't much we can do about it. If you want to check out the full clip, you can head over to patreon.com/CubCamTV. Get involved, and you can watch all of these reaction videos in full with the full analysis and breakdown as we go through. But for now, that's it from me. We shall see you all next time, and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.